You're right. All right, look, man, the 50 boys is back. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Back for another breakdown for what is this Power Book 4 Force.
mhm.
And I want to just start by saying Christmas is not canceled. Apparently, there was a lot of bodies that were spared at the end of this last episode.
Can we make that the title of this? Christmas is never canceled.
Christmas.
Oh my god, bro!
Yeah.
I cringed when I heard that scene again. But I was like, all right, I'm letting him get this shit off.
I think they know that. I think they know that like we make fun of him and it's so
Mm.
like comic book like of Tommy to say that shit or whatever. Christmas is about to cancel Christmas on the ass.
The
Like
photo of him in the background make me. That's the scene. I actually think he's saying like that phrase. But go ahead, my bad.
I don't get it, man. Like, so I just want to say, like, this season wasn't terrible.
Mm.
It wasn't terrible. Like, it just definitely had a lot of good, like, high moments. I kind of appreciated the buildup of some of the characters too.
Are
Like
you
the
gonna
different.
really say how you felt?
I will say there was a lot of down moments
All right,
too.
there we go. I'm gonna say, don't do that. I was the one pushing you. Come on, man, it's gonna get better.
Start with love. You got to start
Yeah,
with love. Yeah, I don't
fair
know.
enough.
Like, it's just I guess like I was trying to give it grace. I was trying to give it room to grow. You know, like Power
Mhm,
Book One, Season One, it was technically kind of slow, but I guess the acting was good enough, and it wasn't like it was trying to do too much. It was just kind of like building up everything. So I wasn't
mhm,
bored. I was just
mhm,
appreciating like the slow burn of it, whatever. Right. This
mhm.
one is like it's like it builds up things, but then it also like tries to throw too much at you at one point. Like, I don't know. I mean, those are my initial thoughts going into it. And also, like, I guess I was a little skeptical going into it because it was like Tommy was always the enforcer, like the muscle. I
Mm.
never really looked at him
As
like
the
the
brains now.
yeah, I never looked
Mm.
at him like the yeah, like the super smart guy either. And also I was like, no knock to him. I didn't think he was a
This is a
good
complete knock, by the way.
this is gonna be a complete knock. I didn't think he was a good enough actor to carry the show. Like
What?
I didn't no. Going into it, I
Okay,
mean.
oh, that's fair.
Going
Okay, never
into
mind, never
it.
mind. Yeah, fair. All right, I was
But yeah,
looking at.
go ahead, go
Nah, I mean, Tommy always showed promise. I mean, if anything, like pause. I actually kind of like missed like seeing them in the later series
ahead.
whenever they kind of just started focus on Ghost. But I mean, I get it. You know, he's trying to get his life together. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, yeah. I mean, I was Tommy through and through, man. I know there might have been some slow moments. To your point, I think that might be actually the one little gripe I might have is that I didn't expect them to put all this much in this like in this one like chapter, if you will. Like a
Yeah.
lot happened that, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like before we got on, I had to finish it up real quick, see the ending. But no, I mean like they compact this, but I mean I don't know. I mean you lead. Like
No,
I
no,
said, I
it
don't want
was
to get
it
in
was
line.
just a lot of stories. So like it started off with him getting to Chicago, right? And then he
Mm-hmm.
comes off and he sees this whole Flynn family or whatever. And then it's like, okay, you have that. Then you find out Tommy has a stepbrother. Of course he's a black stepbrother. Of course. Yes. Of course, you know, it just makes so much
He's
sense.
a black stepbrother. You
And
gotta
then
love it. You gotta love it.
so then you find out okay he has another family you know he wasn't even finding out about but yeah like I said you're the Flynn family like the whole
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of taken over the north side of Chicago which is interesting okay and the south side of Chicago
Time out real
you're
quick. I'm sorry.
uh,
Have you ever watched Sons of Anarchy?
no I didn't.
Oh my god! All right. First and foremost, I thought, yeah, I was a fan. Just to see my boy Chibs.
Who's
Oh my
that?
god! It's the dad. The
Walter Flynn.
yeah.
He was
First
cool.
of all, I didn't even like how you said his name, Walter.
No, I loved him. I'm not gonna
Oh, I
lie.
thought you were doing a dig.
His accent and shit was hilarious. Like everything he said. I wish I could do it, but I'm not gonna do it justice.
Yeah,
So
nah, I'm not. I'm not going to attempt it. I'm not going to cancel right here. I'm doing okay. So nah.
no, he was fire. I fucked with him. Like he was pretty lethal, like killing people and shit or
Mm.
whatever. Like he was mad racist. Like love that.
All right. You know, yeah,
It's like-
it's not one of the highlights, but
no, they leading into his like piece of shitness. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
give me a
his
good bad
bigotry
guy.
did show. Yeah.
Give me like a good anchor of the show or whatever. But like, so you had all of that. You had the Chicago
Mm.
family, they're taking over. Then you have a stepbrother story. Then you have Diamond getting out of prison
aka Ghost.
Yeah,
Ghost 2.0.
You thought of that too, right? That's what they were trying to force. Like, let's give him
He
another black co-star to go along with.
doesn't say much. Diesel and shit. Yeah, nailed it.
What the hell is their game called? Oh, CBI. That was their game.
Yeah. Hey, don't be disrespectful. All right.
I don't even know what their game stands for, but that was what their shit was. Yeah, Jannard, the little brother, he was perfectly annoying too. Like, so you had 3 stories so far, and then to add on a 4th one, which I didn't expect this. I thought this was gonna be Tommy in the middle of like gang wars and shit, and it ended up like them introducing a new drug with Dahlia, and then getting the sister involved or whatever. She was.
I like her.
Yeah, she's bad too.
How about that? Yeah, all right. I like a woman with brains. I'll go with that. Like, I like how she handles herself. A lot of situations. I mean, first scene or first moment, I thought like, yo, hey, like I'm fucking with her character. I'm not gonna lie. When she killed her boy, the plug, the tweaking nigga, and Tommy was like, hey, yo, like be easy with that nigga. He wanted to try to hear him out. No, he's cool. He ain't gonna act like that. He, bugged out outside the club. She had to handle that real quick. Called up Tommy. He was like, you know what I mean?
Said her lover too tried to walk away. She just stabbed her in the back. I was like, sir, I like that this one. Girl. Like,
all right, what are you doing?
I just didn't know where the show was going. So like when then with everything with Gloria, right? Like the whole Tommy's messing with Gloria. She's another one. That was cool. Was definitely
so. All right, yeah. I don't want to jump around, but I'm so disappointed. Like I was hoping that it gave like the same treatment they gave Little Man, where like, oh, she got shot, but it wasn't fatal. Like I was actually really perturbed to find out that she died. I thought
that was the most obvious death to me. That was my problem. Like they couldn't have made it look more obvious. Like literally, they show her answer the phone call. Oh no, the episode prior to that, she only got threatened every single episode.
All right.
She's gonna die, right? And then
how many times niggas been threatened in power but don't die? Come on, let's not do that.
It looked like she was gonna be the girl that needed to get killed for the plot to continue to move on. Like it looked like the vengeful point or whatever. Like they can't be together, and and I don't even get this. Like, what was up with Vic trying to make Tommy meet Gloria in front of him? Like, I feel like he was cooler as a cuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he wanted to watch.
Hey, when you run point, you run point. What a cuck.
It just made no sense because he was like, "You don't want to go in the bar," and he's like, "No, I'm good." And
yeah, that was actually a little weird. Like, bro, nah,
What? Why would I even want? Like, I know you smashed my girl, and I want
a lot of testosterone was built up. They just shot, and killed some people, man. So I don't know. Like you said, to your point.
Yo, shout out to Tommy. He did do the honorable thing by literally saying, "I'm gonna find another bar," and just said, "All right, I'm good. Like I ain't gonna smash."
Avoid the drama.
Like they didn't have some of the like. Son,
Tommy's a classy guy.
Yeah, and they didn't have some like just get your shit off sex. They had sex like against the window and stuff. So it's like,
hey, yo,
that's not just the easy body to be like, hey man, I'm good on her now. No one last KO, nothing. You just
I'm not gonna lie, it is different when you picking her up, but we can leave that.
Yeah, back to the point. I mean, I don't know. That Gloria death was pretty obvious. So I will say, like, the shootouts was really garbage to me, bro. Like,
no. And the public shots were like we vaguely saw the cops. No, you're lying. Did you lie? Oh, actually, yeah, you skipped over that. Yeah, throw another storyline. We kind of vaguely got the cops background, which even his story was AC, and that's the thing. It's like it kind of that was a question. Like, did we really need his story? Because it's intertwining, but not really.
Yeah, I think they could have saved it for either the last episode or like the whatever, like the epilogue shit or something like that. Like they could have done it at the very ending to kind of show like, okay, Power Book 2 and 4 or whatever is being connected, and shit like that, and like show us the cop case build up, because that was a big part of.
No, not that one. The black cop, remember the dude that was getting pressed out? Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have saved that, like shoved that at the very end, and that because it kind of had no bearing on the story. It just happened. You know what I mean? It was just like there is cops here. Just don't let it go.
The last we saw is that old boy was getting pressed out by one of the other cops, and then he goes and hits up Diamond at the barbershop, gets more like triple than what the fuck he was supposed to
Yeah,
get. Which, yo, shout out to Diamond.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He's like, you're just gonna be like, I only need 50K. Now let me get 100. I'll make that double. No
Yeah,
shit.
Diamond say, yo, an extra 50. I say, yo, Diamond's a real nigga, yo.
He didn't even say thank you, piece of shit. He didn't, he didn't even
I mean, he had a gun on him. I think that was a thing.
I guess like, and to start the other thing about this season was like, it was cool to see that this was pretty much like the epilogue of Tommy's story. So like real shit, even though we know we're gonna get into the season, if this was just one season, you know, like they ended things differently, it could have been fine. Like it could have been like that Breaking Bad ending or some shit like that. Like, oh, cool. Like we got to see what Tommy got to accomplish in a different city, try different drugs, see whatever he got. But I don't know. Like I said, the shootouts to me, bro, like just from the first one, the way they like pan the camera cover and then like, I don't know what
you don't like
is.
the classic 90s window roll down and just been out
like,
there.
Oh, son, it's like they take cover really quickly, then you look over cover and shoot, and then it's like they just pan to the other guy getting shot. Never is Tommy gonna even get a bullet grazed on him.
Never. not clip, not hit. I just saw the scene at the end with Diamond holding this nigga to do that fake hostage shit, and you got like 5 niggas on the other side all busting. Nobody hit nobody. All right,
Time out. I want to address that directly too right now. Is like, so one, you wanted Tommy dead, right? And you wanted Diamond dead, right? So Tommy and Diamond both come out in front of you.
There you go.
Holding each other hostage. Why don't you just shoot them both? Like, what? Am I missing something? Like,
oh no, if you want to do a plot breakdown,
like, what is this like deep plot here or something they was trying to? I'm not gonna lie. As soon as that scene started, I was mad because I was like, bro, this is gonna be a bullshit shootout right now. Like, I can just tell. Like,
I like to stop in between, like, we're like, not to jump all over again, but after he lets Tommy go, the quick pause to shoot at these niggas and just keep booking off. Like, nigga, if you don't run,
it's like what, they're just invincible or something. They just dodge.
These niggas are heroes.
Son, talk about plot armor. Like that shit was just cringy to watch. And then like as you progressed within that scene, like, son, you saw. God, we are all over the place, but you saw.
This is my fault. I'm so sorry. Do more of your structured breakdown.
No. I did want to talk about the shootouts mainly, but like that was one of those action scenes where it made no sense because it was like, okay, now Vic and Tommy are just fighting around the corner of this like crane or something, and the dad in them is not gonna look over. Hey, you don't know what's around the corner. And then meanwhile,
no, that was the butler nigga that kept holding them back. But,
yeah. And meanwhile, Liliana is just sneak shotting in the back. Nobody turned around to open fire at her either, but she's gonna pick off the rest of everybody one by one.
Well, the one nigga that got shot and didn't turn around, I was like, all right, yo, what's up?
There's so much cringy stuff, but like that really bothered me. And like speaking of Liliana, bro, like just from the first episode, I was a little skeptical, bro. Like, first of all, I didn't remember Liliana from the first book. Did you?
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna do that. No, I did not. Now I do remember, and I like how they did that with the recap. Like, and I mean, I think that whole shit with her happened. Like, yeah, I think book 1, like I think like episode 4 or 5 or something, where she got cut up and shit like that. Other than that, no. I was so shocked that they brought her back, which I'm not too mad, I guess, but.
Every interaction they had was like, talk about a class of bad acting or bad script or something. Like it was just so cringe, dude. Like, is it just me, son? Like the scene when she catches Tommy in town and like hits him for a little while or some shit, and then the cops roll by, and then she's like, I'll catch you later or whatever. And then what? Like, and then what? Tommy goes to her house. I got the drop on you now, Liliana. Like, what is this show, son? It's so bad. It's so.
Hey, watch your mouth. You watch cartoons and shit and hero movies. You like those one quick puns and shit like that. Don't do that.
Yo, when the show started, when Tommy's trying to park and the Spanish dude just comes up to him. And then like fucking, he's like, I'll catch you later when I got my strap. I'm like, all right, son. Nobody talks like this. Like, this is actually really bad. I promise you, nobody really.
Come on, don't do it.
No, like I said, it had some high moments. I really did enjoy I really did enjoy like Diamond. Diamond at least was a good actor and stuff. Like he held his own. The whole boxing arc and everything like that with him trying to get to know Tommy.
And actually, you know what? Time out for that, because you bet like you threw out the hate shooting part. I'm not gonna lie. The one fan service we got was, that whole scene at the lab. Say that scene one little up there when them niggas had the assault rifles and shit, and they plucking niggas off, and Tom's like, "Yo, no, you weren't."
No, I hated that.
As I was describing it, my smile went away. I was like, "All right, he's not feeling it." No. I liked it. Smoke bombs and shit. Come on, man.
I guess like it started off kind of interesting. It's like, okay, like they were kind of showing like the Flynn family or the Irish mob and shit is kind of tactical or whatever. So like I do kind of appreciate the little details where like, oh, that's not how this mob does this, like I like seeing Tommy like assassinate people and shit like that. Like those are those high moments of power. Like if you remember, like you got to go back and watch book 1 sometimes and you'll see like some of the slick shit like Ghost used to do or whatever. Like those were cool scenes, but the shootouts with Kanan and stuff when they just like
saw each other, yeah.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen or something. Actually, like that. That's really unbelievable. But yeah,
nah, I'm with you, but also a non-believable thing, or like even just towards the end of the episode, that's why I was like, maybe it was all rushed. That whole point. It's hard to believe like these niggas that are called the 4 horsemen that were like just so ill and bad, like they all got plucked off in the same episode.
Son. They just like it's like plot armor villains. Like let's just add some people or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
take care of them.
I really just I feel like we never really saw Tommy at a disadvantage, and like the thing is like Ghost in book 1 was like he was a super smooth, super like slick criminal or whatever, right? But he was getting fucked up or he would get trapped in certain things and you'd actually wonder like, how the fuck is he gonna get out of this or whatever? And he would like set up something really intricate, which was dope. Tommy was the brute guy, right? So when they're trying to make him a little bit smarter, it's like, okay, like just go to the last scene. Everybody passes the phone around to air their grievance out with Tommy, right? Like first it's Walter Flynn, then it's Vic Flynn, then it's Jannard, then it's the girl.
Which I didn't like that, but hey, I like this phrase. Hey, look at that! I got everybody together. I like that. Come on, don't do that.
That was cool. That was cool.
Come on, I like that one.
It's still one of the moments where like, okay, so what the fuck was the plan? Oh yeah, my plan is let's pretend to be at a hostage point and meet them exactly where they want and then shoot out with them. Like what was the plan?
All right, now look. I'm gonna let you get that off, but only a little bit pause because hey man, it's one thing if this is like new to Tommy, like a new strike. Like, come on, man. I think he's been around, he's been in the game. Honestly, we really haven't seen Tommy. I mean, all he's doing is just doing what he was doing on the sidebar. He's not doing no big ghost moves like, yo, hey, I'm about to make money right here, do this and make money, do right there. Like, nah, like that's the one construct with Tommy. He's just street shit. That's all he know.
Yeah.
And I like it.
No, you're right. Like, I guess like if they was trying to like make us believe he was otherwise, then they could have spent more time developing that. I just kind of felt like he was never at a disadvantage, meaning like we never really got to see his thought process or understand what he thought. We just have to assume that I know you was following me. I know you was behind me. And like, bro, like some of the shit he would think of.
You don't like the Batman talk?
Dang, you remember how was you in science class? Like, how good was you at math?
Hey,
like,
you have these written down.
It's so bad, though. Oh my God. I used to really think like that was your line to this person. Like that was what these script writers wrote and shit. Now, apparently, I did read that. I think I seen it on Instagram or something like that.
Ad-libs.
No, they said that they're changing the writer for the next season or something. Like apparently like book 1's writer is going to be coming in for the next season for Tommy or something like that. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Jesus,
like, somebody's excited. Did the research on it.
But no, like I said, I did enjoy the Diamond story. Some of the stuff seemed a little obvious, like with this woman, like we could tell she was like an informant or a cop or some shit like that. We were like,
I didn't see reporter, but yeah, I did see informant or somebody that's trying to dig up his past type shit. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I was really hoping Diamond would kill his brother at the end, Jannard. I thought that would have been a good finish.
I'm rolling with you. That pissed me off. I'm like, nigga, put a bullet in that nigga, dog. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, god damn it. I got Lion King vibes. I was like, yo, like kill that nigga Scar. Why you letting him live, Mufasa? God damn it, nigga.
It's like, I can probably assume that Jannard's gonna come back and kill his woman or whatever like that, kill Diamond's girl, and then Diamond's gonna have to finish him. It's like they liked him enough, so let's keep him alive or something like that. And I don't know, they're gonna split CBI. Like some of that shit is really weird, bro. Like when he was aiming the gun at Diamond, he's like, "Yo, are you trying to take over?" And he turns the gun at him, like, "Shut! What am I watching? What am I watching right now?" Like,
hey, look, yo, where's the love start with you? Because
I don't know, son,
I feel the back door.
It's like I could start to appreciate it. See, oh, I love Freddie Gibbs. Shout out to him too. That was dope. Whatever his was cousin.
Yo,
cousin.
you all over.
No. I just remember that. I just remember that because he was in this. He was in that shit. But I was assuming like, all right, maybe Diamond would kill Jannard, and then like Freddie Gibbs' character would jump in or something like that, as like, yo, Jannard and me was dealing or some shit like that with the Dahlia drug, and what the fuck? Did Diamond kill him? Like, do I gotta rob Diamond? Is Diamond like? I thought it would have been like an easy
another layer.
That's why I was thinking of Freddie Gibbs, to be honest.
Right. Just the props to him. I was like, yo, what happened? I was like, all right. I'm rolling with it. He smoked that role, by the way. And I don't like that we didn't get a conclusion on that as well either. Because, like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I watched the other episode last night and shit. I remember that was a scene. It was like, yo, bring back the plug or your ass is dead or some shit like that. I'm like, okay. And like, all right, so he didn't come back with the plug. Did he kill his old cousin, or
was he the one that followed them? I guess like the nephew or something like that, son. Like that's another scene where I'm just like, okay, son, like just knows multiplication in his head or something like that. It's just another one of them where I'm like, I don't get what's happening here, but I don't know. I guess they just needed a reason for Tommy to like have like another Tariq figure or something like that he could look over or something like that, kind of being uncle.
I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt when old boy got shot. He was like, Uncle Tommy. I was like, come on, man, don't do that. Nigga Tommy pulled up the Superman, and nigga left that nigga.
Yes.
I was rolling with, man. That's my shit.
Is it me, or is the actor or the character for Tommy's brother really weird to you? He didn't throw you off in some way? I don't know.
I mean, I gotta. Hopefully that's just how that nigga like just talks or something like that, because that nigga just sounds like the most deadest character in the world, like no soul having ass nigga. Yeah, but I liked him. Like I said, he I guess he plays off the polar opposite, Tommy, wild, rambunctious, yo, motherfucker, this motherfucker, but now you got a brother that's calm, collect. You saw what happened, when you saw Kate touched her and then hugged her and shit like that. No, that's how his son should see his mouth. Like, that's
so
that's
weird.
The brother. Come on,
I don't know. I just thought he was a strange character or something like that. I thought they didn't really make me like feel bad for him, I guess. Like it was like they were trying to play on like the like be sympathetic.
He was broke. What the hell are you talking about?
I didn't care because he was like,
oh my,
because he's like, Tommy gives him a job, he's trying to help him pay his shit, and then he's like, no, I can stay longer or whatever. And that was where the whole how was you in science class shit started or whatever and stuff like that. Like I don't know, man. But I do want to talk about that. The Dahlia drug angle, I think they should have saved that for the second season. I think that could have been like the new plot for that. That could have furthered,
they should have just stayed with Coke on this one, like real pro Coke.
They should have stayed on kind of the balancing of the families and the gang wars within this first season, I feel like, to keep it simple, and then kind of like ended it off with like, what's her name, like, introducing a new drug or something like that. I think that would have been better. But I think they kind of force fed us like 5 different plots where it was like, in areas you're going slow, and then other areas it's just like everything just happened in one episode, and I'm having trouble keeping up with this. I'm still having trouble with the names. I don't remember everybody's names right now because it was like,
yo, you are getting your shit off.
No, I mean, did you think that, or do you think they should have changed something?
No, yeah, I mean, like I said, you smoked that, because like I said, that you literally just described how I felt about the last episode. Like I said, I felt like a lot of that could have been stretched out. I don't know. Like I said, it's I mean, like I said, man, as a first go around for Tommy as an individual and his main story, I think this was when like I said, I am looking for more. The families together. I didn't expect goddamn, what the hell is her name? Kate. I didn't expect Kate to come around the scene like that. You were mad?
No, I mean, it's like,
my god!
No. She's a good like annoying character like that. Like she's like annoying in the story as far as that. So it's like, fuck. like this character's back or some shit like
No
that.
pity
Like
for the
Tommy's like,
crackhead
I didn't feel bad for her.
or the
Fuck her.
dopehead.
Hell no. I
No,
don't know what
all
she
right.
is. Like,
All right.
and like she took his money and shit too. And she was
Oh,
like,
off the quickness, off the quick. Well, just then I was lost, and I'm like, why is she still around? I thought she dipped, but I guess Tommy was just doing time because he knows his mom. Base said, "Hey, mom, here you go."
like she lied to him about his dad and all that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't want to shit on it anymore, but the last thing I do want to shit on is like,
as you keep shitting on it. Go ahead.
yeah, is the actual ending, because there was, like I said, there was a lot of high moments. Like I think episode 9, like the one before the finale, was crazy when it was like, okay, they, you know, with Gloria dying or whatever, like they convinced Vic that Tommy did it, and like that was a good thing that Walter did.
I actually didn't like that.
I like that. I thought
I
it was
hated
like, okay.
that.
I liked it because it was like, okay, it's a lie. It's him manipulating him, and now it's him turning against him. So it's like whoever dies, obviously it won't be Tommy, but if Vic tries to actually shoot him and gets a shot off, or Walter or something like that, if they actually make this like the manipulation that happened, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that would make more sense to me. And at first I was like, it's not believable because no shit, he just gave you the car and everything like that to get out of town. But all right, like maybe he did want like I don't know. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
I'm sorry, I'm not rolling. I was so pissed off that it literally just took nothing but, you know, hey, no, it was Tommy. No, it's Tom. First and foremost, especially as Vic, like nigga, and honestly, I was actually hoping, so we're all over. I was actually hoping it wasn't the dad that made that play. I was actually hoping it was some like a bad hit play. Somebody made the wrong move. Like I was really.
It was Walter who killed the Serbs. The Serbs went and retaliated, and they tried to hit another Flynn.
But I
guess
yeah. I don't know. I wanted something, I guess, a little bit more better than that. I guess
it worked for me, but like I said, the way that episode was cool. Like episode 9, where they kind of make it look like, all right, Vic is against them, and they assume Tommy's working with the Serbs because the Serbs is the one that shot him. So it's like, okay, Tommy is the one. Tommy was probably behind the hit. It's like, okay, that made that part believable. But then they end this episode with it's like Tommy and Vic fighting around the corner that they're not going to look at until they come around the corner when Tommy has him now. Checkmate, Walter. And now in this moment,
you have you're mad. Are you type these out to yourself? No. Remember these shits because you're sick.
And now in this moment, like now I'm gonna convince Vic and Walter that I didn't kill Gloria. And now his sister's gonna also jump in and say, how long are we gonna believe this lie, Dad? Like, how long? Like, did that not make sense to you, bro? Like, so if you knew that he didn't kill Gloria, your entire Vic's reason to go to kill Gloria, why didn't you step up and fucking tell him then? And why did you not confront your dad then? Why did you wait for this whole shootout for Tommy to win to be like, Tommy's right, he never killed Gloria, and then Vic
see, that's my thing. That's why I didn't. That's why I needed something like pause. I needed something a lot better, or something brought more to the table to convince you to turn on Tommy. Just because of that, first and foremost, nigga, why the fuck were you listening to your dad? Especially when it comes to the construct of y'all love a nigga that literally from, like you said, episode 1 has been like, hey yo, you gonna leave that black chick? What's up, nigga? We don't throw no naggers and all, all that fucked up. Irish racism shit. I'm like, come on, nigga. So what? The nigga that you literally been battling about your girl, you gonna listen to him like, yeah, yo, I think he did it. Like, nah, nigga. Like,
the guy who helped you try to get out of town because he told you that your dad has a hit on you. He told you directly that, and then boom, you freaking believe him. Like, that's what I'm saying. So then the ending where he's fighting, it's like, okay, he convinced them now that. He convinced Vic after beating up Vic. He convinced Vic that he didn't kill Gloria.
You got some fighting, you kid.
and then what happens, bro? Then Vic goes and hems up his dad. He's like, I can't believe you. I should kill you.
With the knife at his neck.
Because I'm not like you. Like, okay. So why didn't Tommy just finish him? Like,
I thought the sister was going to come out and dust that nigga. That's what I was hoping on. Like, I'm not like you. But she is. Then bow. I was like, oh, waiting on that. But yeah, I was.
So the only people that died in this moment was the Irish henchman that didn't mean anything to the story, and then Liliana.
That's it. But and I mean, now if we're being real, I mean, we needed, I guess, somebody in Tommy's corner to die because everybody in else's corner died. Like throughout this whole joint, like that whole episode with the CBI shit, where Tommy teams up with CBI and the Irish. Like Vic's right hand man, that nigga got popped, And then Jermaine or whatever,
Gerard.
Jerome, I like
Gerard.
honestly, like I said, I'm good on bro. He was wilding. But yeah, Gerard, when his man's got popped. So it was like, yo, everybody took a loss that day except for Tommy. She was supposed to actually, I thought she was gonna die that episode.
The
And
sister or whatever.
no, Liliana. Remember when they
Oh.
had her hemmed up and shit, and they had
Oh,
her
yeah,
like
yeah,
beating the fuck
tortured.
out of her, and then have her call Tommy? Like, what is that gonna fix? Like, I was lost on that. If you want me to talk about lost episodes, but I mean,
I just thought it was a final shootout though. It was like, okay, like either Walter's gonna die, Vic is gonna die, or Jannard is gonna die. No,
Nope.
Diamond spares Jannard. Okay, Tommy beats up Vic and then convinces him that he didn't kill Gloria. Which what did it take him to say that? Just his sister.
Just an ass whooping. No, ass whooping.
I don't get it. And then what happened? Walter has been literally just trying to kill you with 4 of my dudes. So Tommy, yeah, go back and talk to your dad. Like what? I'm just not gonna. Like, why did Tommy go back and kill Walter? Like what the fuck was that? Like
you didn't like the what was it? See you around. Remember when she was like, "Are we? What did she say to him? Like, are we in business?"
She's, "Are we? We can find a way out of this to do business." And he was like, "There ain't no we no more." And I'm like, okay, son.
All right, yeah, you do have these written. I'm convinced now.
No, it's just
how many
so
times you
easy to
watched the
remember.
episode, nigga?
This isn't some like Martin Scorsese Irish gangster acting. This is literally like I could have wrote this script. So 50, you gotta hire me, son. I can be on the show. Make book 5 about Middle Eastern people or something. Like make you just try the Irish people. Give us a shot. Give us a shot. I promise you I can act. I promise you if this is a script out here, I'll do it all myself, son.
Oh
like,
my
god.
God.
It's crazy. All right, but yeah, I just want to touch on the last thing too. Then, like, so with the epilogue, you saw the cop story. Now we see that this show is gonna somewhat intertwine with book 2, or at least it's picked up.
I don't like fake Rosie Perez and everything. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a fan to see her in that. So I'm like, yo, like the Chicago, stay in New York. I don't need to see her in New York, but get your shit off.
Can they stop saying the word ghost? Like, can they pulled up a
No,
picture of Tommy and he just said, I don't know, he's like a ghost. I'm like, wow, where have I heard that word before?
And I like the cliche, the look away photo. It's like, yo,
so fucking stupid, son. I swear to God,
it's the only photo we got from him. I was like, all right, y'all trailed this nigga for a minute. That's the best y'all got. All right, cool.
And talk about how. Remember, I don't even actually. I'm gonna just skip it. I'm just gonna say when he.
Oh, the New York dead tags, and they still didn't pull him over for that.
Yeah,
I know. I got you.
Okay.
No, say no more. I knew it.
So I guess they're trying to intertwine book 2 and book 4 now. Like I assume, and it's crazy on one of our. I think on our book 2 breakdown, you mentioned it, and you were like, "What if they combine books?" And I'm like, I really hope they don't, but
hold on, what?
You mentioned it on our last breakdown that they might combine.
This is corny, but I'm gonna do it.
So
I told you, nigga.
Crossover universe now.
I told you.
That's just dumb, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean,
why?
Because I don't want to see Tariq, or I guess we're gonna see the Tejada family and the Flynn family crossover now. You know, that's what it's gonna be. You know, is that what we want?
I'm not against. I mean, first and foremost, the Tejada's got some other shit them niggas got to worry about right now. So I'll wait till that book is
Tejada. Do you take the Tejada family or the Flynn family? I think they're more entertaining.
Which one, the Tejada?
Tejadas are more entertaining.
Oh yeah, they're messy as shit. They're messy.
They're more fun to watch, honestly. Their interaction.
That's because you like messy shit.
Yep. Yeah, because the Flynn beef was boring as shit. I was like, man, I don't get out of here with this.
That's a respectable family with money. Just everybody, just silent, keep their emotions intact.
Like whatever. Yo. But anyways, we see them interacting now. Like I guess this is the next few seasons. I think Power Book 4 Force, or call it Tommy, whatever you want to call it, is. I think they shouldn't do more than like 3 to 4 seasons. Same with Book 2. They should like limit it, cap it off at like 2 to 3. I think someone said book 2 should have
3
or 4. I think 4 might be tops
because damn, my nigga,
because like they said 1 year for every year in college for Tariq or some shit like that. Because I mean, obviously, how many more plots can you think of to force him to sell drugs? At least Tommy, we believe him. At least Tommy, we believe he was an enforcer. We've seen him kill people and shit.
Yeah, he's smoking everything.
But this shit is dumb. I just don't know what they're trying to accomplish. Like, I don't know what plot they can do again. Like, I thought the interesting part about the spinoffs was to let them go into their own unique ventures and world. And let's see where they can like assimilate different characters and arcs. Now it's like, what is like the federal case going to crack down on all of them? Like, what is the ending to the show, bro? Are you trying to build it up where like what the fans?
Yes, it's gonna be some
down?
big ass nigga. This is nigga Marvel. All right. So look, hey, you got that photo in the background. It's very Marvel-esque. I mean, you're a very Spider-Man heavy guy. You know, we've seen it on the pods. You know, you like Marvel, so you like, all right, man. Hey, we're dealing with a cinematic universe that's just on stars and it's about an hour a piece, and then.
You're right. You're right. I think I should change my scope on the show. Like, because like when I liked it, I thought it was like a realistic, believable drug dealing show. Like when you seen Ghost like hide his double life, that's what I thought. But now I see they just went the shit.
The shroud is gone.
Now. No, that was just like okay, the thing that I thought the show was cool about, that's completely out the window. Now it's just
first of all, it took this to do this.
Yeah, it did.
This shootout or this scene.
Because I thought this was like trying to be like facing against The Wire or Snowfall, you know, like give me a believable drug dealer story. Like that.
Nah.
Yeah, but this isn't it. This is more so like let's create some shootouts.
Unfortunately, not to make a dig, but I mean it is what it is. It's probably because just due to the amount of money that's put up into this. Because also, all right, if we're doing a deep dive, we're doing a deep dive right now. What's up with everybody having all these flashy ass fucking cars? Like nobody's getting ganked or pulled over like on some like, yo nigga, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a barber. Nigga, what? Get out the car.
Bartender.
Yeah, like that Escalade that old boy had, all black tent and everything like that. I'm like, all right, nigga, how are you not getting ganked? I'm sorry.
How did he not see his car when he drove off and all that stuff? Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. But like to your point again, like if they are trying to make like 50 Cent's essentially making a power Marvel universe, it's cool. You know, like if I can accept it at that, okay, that's why I say I should change my scope of it instead of making it believe like a one-off story or something like that. I guess I was like, the reason I'm getting confused is like, yo, how is this show gonna end? I don't think they're even concerned with that. I think they're thinking of like, how can I make another interesting season? And it's crazy because this shit can be bad. I can complain. I'm watching every episode the moment it drops. Still, like, yeah, I'm here. I'm locked in. So
bro, it's not bad. I mean, honestly, yes, you do have to escape your like glasses on just the realistic shit. Because I mean, like I said, dude, all the shootouts we've seen throughout all this shit, rarely do you see a cop show up. The cops are always showing up an hour later looking at evidence and all that. Like it's like like come on now, like. And I don't think niggas are just this bold, especially niggas of high class. And what's up with everybody wearing the designer shit? That's another thing. Like, I mean, that's product placement. I get it, but everybody can have a Gucci suit.
Yo, at least it wasn't like effing vodka in the show this time.
All right. Hell yeah. That I'll give you.
Like, as much as a fan of I am, like, I remember the book one, like, literally wrote to me, bartender, give me 2 shots of effing vodka. I'm like, I swear to you, nobody has ever said that.
Yo, don't do that, bro. Come on.
And I buy Evan. I'm saying this as a stand. I'm like, I know nobody would ever do this shit. like I know when shit is annoying, but
be a fellow stand, nigga. Stop,
I understand. And that's why
I know, but
did I write the show? Did I do this? Did I talk to them or something? This shit is ridiculous. Like I gotta see how much they.
Oh my god, this nigga.
The only last thing, last thing I promise you, I'm saying is that
you are hilarious, by the way.
This is book. Was it book 3 is Raising Kanan, right? Where I think it's going to be picking up in June. I'm excited for that, and I think the reason I love that is because it is more believable to me, at least. Like it's kind of like just a 90s arc story. And mind you, we didn't really complain about shit on that break.
I mean, that was a real solid joint. I mean, hell, even just the I think we mentioned on the pod that day, but just like the filming of it, like the scope lens they use is very gritty, like gives you that like
so rank these now. Rank these in your favorites out of these 4.
Currently. Yeah, I gotta say Kanan's 1. Book Ghost is 2.
Wait, book 2 Ghost is 2 or book 1?
No, book 1 Ghost.
Okay,
don't I know because you're ready to. What?
Wait, hold up.
I'll put Reek at 3, and I mean, unfortunately, Tommy got to be last because I haven't seen that much. It's not bad, but I'm with it. Where's yours?
I think I'll have the same as yours, except I put Tommy above Reek's, honestly, only because, like I said, I think Tommy's still a little more believable than Tariq's story. Tariq is more interesting, but Tommy's character to me is more believable as far as like a gangster. Like he is a shooter.
I didn't even like how you said that.
He's a gangster. I believe him more. Like he's been a killer forever. Like seeing him when he strangled Holly and shit. Like we've seen him do some crazy shit before, right? So it was cool. I think they just need to get their footing better. Like come the next season or something. And then we'll be fine. And this is also the first time we're gonna finally see Power off air. Like we're not gonna see Raising Kanan until June. So
really.
Yeah, it's like, remember how he was like every time one book ended, another one started, and then BMF started and shit like that. Like pretty much we've been seeing Power for the last 2 years or whatever, like nonstop on TV. So now it's finally taking like a slight break, and they're gonna, put out Raising Kanan a little bit.
I would spaz, but Ramadan's been helping me, so I think I can wean off for a little bit, even though I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little perturbed.
I think everyone could kind of just we've digested enough Power for a while.
I need some more Power, but I mean, hey, I did see that goddamn what's our show? Come on, help me out. No, that's Snowfall, nigga. The other joint on Stars.
P-Valley,
yes, season 2's coming out. Yes, waiting on that.
Yeah, we're waiting on that too. So yeah, Stars will keep us entertained. I think it's May that comes out next month. So yeah, we could start a new show in between.
Look at the timing on that.
Shout out to Stars, man. Shout out to Star. They doing it, man. They doing a good job out here. So, and shout out to 50 for making us, subscribe to Stars and all that. So yeah,
I am not gonna lie. 50 is the whole reason I have 50. If you watch this, just look at this part. I know that Stan over there shitting on you. Hey man, you're the only reason
50, hire me 50. Like hire the boy.
The only reason I have Stars today.
Oh, you got any of your thoughts? Anything else?
No, I think I got a lot of grievances out. I think we had, pretty much. I guess just last wrap up. I mean, just how do you feel about the casting? I mean, in general, we didn't really do like a whole breakdown on the casting. Do you think, anybody else ideally thought couldn't go in there? Are you liking I mean, no knock. This isn't a face or a cast of crew that's anybody that's really like notable, at least on my end. I don't know. I can't speak for you.
I think I liked Vic's acting or performance. Like I said, when he was a cuck before, I liked the sister was good. Walter was fire. Diamond was fire. Tommy, I'm just 50-50 on. Like,
all right, look, aside from Tommy,
do you think he's a bad actor, or do you think it's bad script?
I probably want to say script, if anything, because I mean, but even then, like I said, I'm rolling with Tommy. I knew some wiggers in my life that wiggers like catchphrases, nigga. They like to be like as close as they are on the edge to being a nigga, but you're not a nigga, so it's fine. Like I don't mind it. Like you be killing Tommy all the time. Like even like through a text, I'm like, bro, he's not that bad. He's okay, bro. Come on now. Come on, man.
Bad guy. It's just funny.
You don't know that many wiggers. That's your problem.
I don't know that many white people. Period. To be honest with you, I could count them on one hand.
Yeah. Oh my god. To tell
you, man. But yeah, I mean, other than that, casting actually isn't bad at all. I don't think casting in Power has been bad. Like my complaint, it would be either like performance, like from like I don't know. Like I said, like, even with Tariq, there was a thing on him where it's like, do y'all think you hate the character Tariq, or do you think he's a bad actor? Like I don't know, Michael Rainey Jr. is a bad actor. I think both, to be honest with you.
I don't think so. If you knew that nigga's name like that, I tell you what, he was
in that movie with Common. You ever seen that shit? It was a random movie, whatever. But like he'd be mumbling through his lines, and again, his character wasn't believable. But I don't know. I don't have a complaint with the casting in Tommy. At least I think they're doing pretty good. I think they're like 90% on the mark. The reason I look at it weird sometimes is because of those Tommy and Liliana interactions and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I could blame it on the casting, because Tommy's still like, he's really present on screen. Like I do like watching him, but I'm not going to lie, if I'm not going to crack on some of the shit he says. Like, are you kidding me? So, but yeah, man, that's I'm gonna wrap this up. That's gonna do it for us, yo. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought of this book of Power and what you want from the next season. So, peace.
Peace.